Hello everybody, Sifd here again with another Soulstone virus run, and today we'll be playing the Spellblade with the Arcane Scimitar, this guy, and we're gonna play the Arcane build, the Arcane Master, the Master of the Arcane, Doctor Strange. I don't know, this guy gets max health and armor, and then loses max health and armor, and then he loses cast frequency, and then he gains cast frequency, and then he gets movement speed, and also he gains damage modifier, so that's pretty much it. He just gets movement speed and damage. And the starting spell is Arcane Slash, fires an Arcane Slash forward doing 70 damage on playing Exposed. Exposed makes the opponents take 40% more damage, and my runes are, we find 6 arcane from other classes that this guy doesn't have access to. We're gonna get Purity, 50% more damage based on the less, and we lose 5% damage for each debuff the opponents have on them. We're not gonna use that many debuffs. 40% more damage for 20% less area, and 5% more damage for each different active skills we have. And yeah, let's go into Caves of Dalzong or whatever, and let's enter into this higher difficulty setting. We're gonna go very quickly bottom right corner as fast as we can. So we get the, you know, we get the setup going for infinites, because, you know, as long as there is a time limit for if you can enter infinite or not, I'm pretty much forced by the dev to try to go in the corner, so we get the corner strat going, so we get faster kills and faster spawns and faster everything, so that we enter endless. Not really my fault, the dev decided to do so, can't really do anything about it, it is what it is. And yeah, let's actually do the run. Let's hope this is gonna go well. Let's hope we're gonna find the spells we want. And yeah, let's go with armor first of all. And hope for the best. Hope for the best. I want to do a full-on exposed build. Like every single ability of mine should have the exposed debuff. Other than Arcane Assault, which will have the vulnerable debuff, which is just an upgrade of the exposed debuff. So in case you're not understood how exposed works, Arcane Overload, by the way, spin your weapon applying exposed to all enemies, and then firing 20 arcane missiles that do 350 damage per missile to enemies. Increase next damage by 80%. So only one hit gets multiplied by 80%. But my idea is that if everything applies exposed, then practically everything all the time gets boosted damage. That's the idea here. That's the idea. We just maintain the buff on the opponents all the time. And now also we could theoretically use a payoff mechanic, right? Multicast Overload against 10% crit chance. Now we're gonna go with Multicast Overload. Oh, I just realized I didn't get the rune that says when my crit becomes, yeah, because of this game, Arcane Mastery. And also because of the fact that I still only have 8 rune points instead of 10, which is the maximum. Because I haven't gotten all the achievements yet. That's what we're trying to get, right? We're trying to get achievements going that that unlock runes. Damage on Arcane, perfect. Literally perfect. Could not have been better. Level up. I definitely don't want Arcane Beam. Arcane Disc, yeah, who else an Arcane Disc that bounces to you? Yeah, hits opponents, does some damage and exposes. We just take this straight up. And we don't take the Arcane Beam because this is like 1000 damage over 5 seconds or something. So that means it's like 20 hits of 50 damage. So it just wastes our expose effect completely. It just consumes it for nothing. It doesn't do 1000 damage, it does just 50 damage times 2. Attacks with no Arcane Overload, this is banish, always banish that thing. Let's go with Arcane Overload. 30 life, that sounds decent-ish. Not that I enjoy life. I want to get like about to 200, 250. I mean, I do enjoy life. Let's reroll. Arcane Sparks. 8 projectiles, these 224 damage, and applies exposed, 40% exposed. On the lower end, but still, at least it has a way, you know, shoots out 8 projectiles. And yeah, let's continue. Level up. Area on everything, that sounds good. Multicast on frontal. Yeah, why not? Why not multicast on frontal? Level up. Arcane Orb. Yeah, we're gonna take it. Launch it in a large orb direction you're aiming at, applies exposed, and then additionally it fires 100 damage things, and the exposed at 80%. Yeah, why not? Let's continue taking more exposed effects. Although as far as I know, the orb does the exposing. Arcane gets area. Yeah, I saw the 30%, the 12% block there, but I mean, we're an Arcane build. Multicast Arcane, yes, very nice. We are lucky with all those Arcane upgrades we find. Very lucky. Just raining madness. Okay, now that there aren't enemies... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go into the... On the one hand, I want to run and find those totems, whatever. None of these, none of these, none of these. Nice, that was lucky one where we were able to go. Magic Missiles, this applies Brittle. And Arcane Shield. Creates an Arcane Shield. Yeah, we're gonna take Arcane Shield, although I don't really want to take this because we know that this makes the run almost infinite. I'm just gonna take it and we're gonna keep it. I'm not taking Magic Missile because it applies Brittle, and Brittle, it will consume pretty much the... Yeah, this will consume the effect. That's it. I don't need to explain further. It's just gonna consume the... What is it called? The exposed effect. That's it. I don't want anything that hits for slow damage and doesn't... Attack speed Arcane Overload. I saw the attack speed on the disc, but I'm thinking about throwing away the disc. Let's not take these. 10% crit chance. And let's continue. Let's continue. I will wait for the boss to appear until I go for the gems, the stones or whatever they are called. Let's go multicast on everything. That's the safest option here, I would say. To be honest. To be completely honest. And let's just continue onwards. And the jet right now, this doesn't even last forever. Like the cooldown is 25 seconds and it lasts like 15 seconds. Why did people say that that got nerfed? This does not seem nerfed to me. Multicast Arcane. That's always good, of course. Hey, laser guy. Come on, level up. Arcane Assault, here we go. This is by far the best arcane spell. So this is applies vulnerable. 560 damage and applies vulnerable. Vulnerable is an upgrade of exposed. It increases the next damage taken by 200%, and there is also a 50% chance that only 1/4 of the stacks of vulnerable get consumed. So this is just straight up better in a million ways. Honestly, I don't want the shield, okay? The shield is good, the shield is powerful, but we have done a run with this. Hopefully card's gonna appear where we broke the game, and I just don't want to break the game again. We just want to do damage, we just want to have fun, and yeah, let's just hope we're not gonna lose. I mean, and there's that. 45 health, very nice, very nice. I saw there were other options that were also good, but I want to get the health going so that I can banish it. I have a reroll, so let's use the reroll. 10% area, that sounds decent. Once again, and we destroyed this guy, and very nice. Let's pick up the XPs, let's level up. Arcane power, this is something that I'm thinking about. You know, let's take it, because this is 50% chance for all my spells other than the one I'm gonna throw away to just cast again and do more damage. So this is just straight up good. I'm gonna say let's throw away my normal attack, right? This is 100 damage, and it has the highest attack speed, so this most of the time is going to consume those 80, 50, 40, 80, 200% damage hits for a measly 100% damage multiplier, and then another 40%. I think my normal attack has to go. Let's throw away my normal attack. Let's go with fragility, yeah, that's good. Good fragility. Let's really quickly run up there and just destroy those stupid gems or whatever they're called. The pillars of doom or something. And that's done, level up, attack speed 10%, that sounds good. That sounds good. Let's continue. Let's continue. Also thinking about throwing away the disc. But I'm not sure if I actually will. Because I do enjoy that. I can just target somewhere and then just 5 discs fly out. They just hit the opponents, then come back. Generally it feels really nice. Oh, Arcane Explosion is here. 490 damage and applies exposed, 6-second cooldown. I could throw away the 765 damage, 4-second cooldown. No, this is better. Although this is AoE. This is 80% exposed and also 400% some damage. This is exposed on 1,000,000 opponents. Although this also has the issue that with the normal attack had, that it does a bunch of small hits for only 4, and then also gives you only 40% back. Like it consumes your good amount of fragility. This also might be bad, by the way. Arcane Orb, no, actually Arcane Orb, we know Arcane Orb is good. And this is also good. Do I want the Arcane Explosion? It feels like it's better than Arcane Disc. You know what? Let's not take it. Let's just go. Multicast physical. Well, we're gonna take that. And the physical is specifically Arcane Assault, which is by far my best spell, so level up. 30% movement speed, let's go, don't even think about it. Level up. Damage on the disc. Or on this. What, how much does Arcane Orb? So this is 119. No, the disc is higher damage. I think the disc is higher damage. Although the disc really doesn't feel like it's good. But I might be affected by damage on my best skill, I think, yeah. I might be, like, basing my opinions on wrong things. 24% crit damage, I would say. Let's go 24% crit damage, that's 24% damage on everything. Not only on specifically, you know, one spell, but the other two choices were. Once again, the reason why I'm in the corner is because we want to get the infinite. We definitely are gonna banish that. We're never, ever gonna take anything that has to do with dots. No burn, no bleed, no poison, nothing. We do not want to apply dots on opponents because we have purity, and also we do not want to apply dots on opponents because it's gonna consume our buffs. I'm gonna go frequency on this thing, so we maybe get permanent, and we're fighting a nice little survivor, or whatever these guys are called. Level up. I'm gonna say crit chance. Olumeth and the crew is here, Alexi is here, you know, the crew. Damage on Arcane, we definitely take that. Don't even think about it. Also makes potency on the other skills. Let's go close to Alexi. Hey Alexi, wanna get destroyed? Ziggy Zaggy? No. Okay, I have to say, we don't do that much damage. We do not do that much damage. Let's go with area on the Arcane Assault, I would say. So we can slash them without even needing to see them. That's by far my best spell. Arcane Explosion. You know what? If I don't enter Infinite, or if we die in Infinite 1, then so be it. Because right now I'm playing like on difficulty 34 or whatever. I guess, ooh, multicast magical, and everything is magical, right? Yeah, multicast, 48% multicast on 20%. I mean, this is really good. Hashtag bring me a... Hashtag add a lock button. Hashtag add a lock button, guys. We need the lock button. We need a lock choice. Let's go crit chance 5%. I'm not sure how Doom interacts with Exposed. I would assume that... I mean, theoretically, it should just straight up consume it. Theoretically speaking. Level up. But I would assume that it's good with it. I have enough life. This is banished material now. Multicast missile spells. Yeah, we're gonna take that. Damage on lasting. Well, it says damage, so this makes this more potent. Frequency on that. Yes. That's cool. I want that to be permanent, of course. I will continue staying here in the corner so we get more kills real fast. I really hope I'm gonna do this run in 12 minutes because I don't want to enter the other Infinite, man. The right side Infinite is just so boring to me. The fact that you just play the same game but in a bit of a harder state. No. I want to fight more bosses until I die. I don't want to deal with just kill 2,600 opponents against damage on the disc. Yep, the disc is gonna stay. Disc is gonna stay in the build. Just continue destroying opponents here in the corner play. And yeah, let's just spin to win. Very nice, very nice. Let's continue going in big circles, level up. Whoa, multicast magical, that's literally everything. Very nice. Now we have like how much percent multicast? 260% multicast. Man, this thing does nothing. 100% more multicast with that. Okay, it doesn't do nothing. Let's go with attack speed on whatever has the most cooldown. 4.2. Are you kidding me? Yeah, whatever. I really don't care. It's the same to me. Let's continue. It's all Greek to me. Get it? Because I'm Greek. The joke was bad and it fell flat, but I don't care because I'm having fun. And we're about to die, but not really. Let's run away from the snake lady. Okay, we're getting flamethrowed. We're getting flamethrowed over here. Yeah, everything is getting hit. I mean, we definitely do not have at all poison or debuffs or whatnot. But it is what it is, man. I'm the Arcane Master. I'm the Arcane... this is Banish. We're not gonna take anything like that. Let's go block, I guess. Yeah, we got Doctor Strange over here. Doctor Strange. Whoop, destroy these guys. Whoop. And the discs come back from a random position. That definitely doesn't help. But sometimes it does help. Sometimes it does help. And I found a blue gem that I didn't pick up previously. Let's roll these. I'm gonna go with 8% multicast. I'm gonna go with 8% multicast. Continue with going with the crazy multicasts. Just so that we throw out like a million upon million upon million of slashes. Slash, slash, slash. Whoop, and we fly. Ziggy zaggy. And let's go destroy the gem. You know what? I can handle this. I can handle this. I can handle this. These stupid pillars just shooting a million different projectiles on it. Like, as if I care, man. Just going big cycles over here. Just avoid the madness. It's as simple as that. Just avoid the madness. It's as simple as that. Let's go with... Let's go 5% crit chance. And here we go, more opponents. Very nice. Avoid. I'm not sure DPS-wise which runes you should take in order. Like, if the crit chance applies and gives you crit damage is better in general than the 40% more damage, but less area. Like, I don't know which ones exactly, potency on multicast, I would say. I don't know which ones exactly are considered the best ones DPS-wise, because DPS is something very fixed. Like, DPS, you can calculate it, right? The only thing you need to know is how if something is additive or multiplicative. But after you know if something is additive or multiplicative, you can just sit down and be like, okay, this build applies these debuffs, therefore purity is good. It also has these skills, therefore, what is this thing? A generalist is also good. Like, that's what I mean. You can, if you know, yeah, let's go 12% block, very nice. Lancelot's Royal built right there. And as you see, I don't care if madness is happening on the board. I'm just going in big cycles and I'm having my fun here. Look at this. That guy just tried to kill us. Alexis just missed us using the dashes. I really have to say though, this double dash thing is really, really, really good. Not double dash, the fact that everything refreshes. The refresh dash mechanic in this game, which almost no game has, well, this one definitely plays well with it. And we only have columneth left. Nice, we got them all. Let's go with, I don't know, armor? I don't know, armor? Let's get all those levels. Level up. Arcane explosions here again. Let's go with 30% more damage, but we move slower. Of course, I now need to improve my movement speed. because we're moving pretty slowish. Or the other choice, of course, is I find like a dash upgrade. That would also really be helpful. As you see, I'm really not going for the pillars. It's the most multicast Arcane. The most important part for me right now is to get the 12-minute run, man. Or get the pillars. What pillars? I don't know what pillars you're talking about. Man, I really want to just beat all these stages. All the difficulties, everything, so that I unlock literally everything the game has to offer, right now at least. And then I can just play the game however I want. Then I can just play in whatever difficulty I want, with whatever items I want. I can do more fun runs, man. I want to just unlock everything so I can have my fun, so you guys can see me have my fun. And I mean, what I mean to say is, like, we can have some fun builds going. That's what I mean. We can see fun runs. We can just stop caring about specifically a good run, a busted run, which, by the way, of course, when I will unlock everything, we will just spam busted ones. Especially the moment I unlock that I can get the same build, the same spell more than one time, it's done. Like, that's what everything we're gonna be doing is, at least in my mind. Now, YouTube policy, supposedly, you're not supposed to actually, you know, stop saying people what you are going to do, just do it. You know, maybe I'm making a mistake by saying telling you guys what my plan is and what I want to do in the future in this game. But honestly, I think you guys would like to know, right? I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. Should I just stop saying what I will do and just do it when it happens? I think I should. You know, pragmatically speaking, maybe I should. Anyway, it doesn't matter. These bosses are dead. We definitely have gotten the 10-minute run going. So this is it. We infinite, off we go. And most likely there we will die. But who cares? Who cares? In the middle of the madness. The one thing that didn't happen is Alexi stunning us to death. Duration of that, so it's permanent. Yeah, pretty much, yes. Ziggy through. We got guys toast, and the last one, and we won very nice and clean. Now everything is gonna gather on us. Boom, 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 boom. We get some levels. Level those up. Damage on Arcane, very nice. And off into the true endless with the boss Kale railing us again and again and again. This is gonna be a 30-minute run, maybe. By the way, announcement. Do you know what time it is for me right now? Right at the time of recording. At the time of recording, right now, it is 5 a.m. I'm not good at handling my schedule, man. I really am not good at handling my schedule. And tomorrow morning I have to wake up and instantly record the potato video of the day, because I also have not ready. Like, I'm in such a rush. And then I also have already planned to go out with friends. And like so many things all over the place. And now the editor, which is my friend, which I'm gonna go out with tomorrow, is gonna be like, yo, I heard when you said. Let's go to 30% crit chance. You mad lad. 5 a.m. really? Like, you're crazy. Anyway, like, my eyes are hurting. I could go for Arcane Shield here. Potency on this? No, let's actually go with Fragility. Let's go with Fragility, Frailty. Of course, yours truly, Sifd. There is no way whatsoever that I will throw the run. And now instantly lose on purpose. No, we're just gonna play this run, and at some point we will die. If I would like to throw the run, I would not have increased my max life. Let's be serious. I definitely wouldn't have increased my max life if I wanted to throw the run, so let's just go on in circles. And also, I don't believe in throwing. I think whoever throws runs and on purpose loses. I mean, you know what? No. I'm not gonna judge. I'm not gonna judge. Everybody can do whatever they want. But what I will judge, and I will not back out ever off, is that if you're playing a multiplayer game, and I'm not even gonna say you're not allowed to leave. No, if you're cringed beyond belief, and if you really cannot do it, I am very much against people that are leaving. I am fully judging leavers, but if you can't handle it, if your saltiness is through the roof, if you just don't want to play anymore, at the end of the day, yes, people say, oh, you wasted 5 out of 10, 9 other people wasted their time because you just left and destroyed their game. Yes, that is true. Yes, you should be punished, but you are allowed to do it. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just a game. I mean, I hate the sentence, it's just a game. I really do. But if you just are full on stressed, yes, you are destroying a game for 9 other people, or 10, or I don't know, depending on what game you play. Like Overwatch, you destroy the game of 11 other people. At this point it's 9, but whatever. Yes, you do that, which is bad. You should get punished gameplay wise, right? You should get like you're not allowed to join the queue for whatever amount of time. Yeah, of course, I am full on with that. But in my opinion, if you cannot handle the game and you are full on triggered, just, yeah, okay, leave, man, leave. But here comes the one thing I'm never ever accepting and I will forever judge. In my opinion, you are never ever ever allowed to leave the game if you joined with friends. Like, if you queued up with 4 friends of yours or 3 friends of yours and you just get triggered because you lose the fight or something and you leave while your team is like, no man, we got it, and you're like, no man, I'm gonna leave, forget it, then I will full on judge you with the full strength of my judginess. I don't know, and I'm like, are you serious? You're destroying our game. Like, man, we're friends. Like, what are you doing? You know, that's when I'm never accepting it, because in my opinion, when you play with friends, I mean, if they're not your real friends and then you're like, okay, I'm leaving, and then you never play with them again, then yeah, okay, then it's actually the first example, right? Then it's the example of if you play with strangers. But if it's real friends and you're leaving, man, I have that policy. Like, I literally, when I was playing League of Legends back in the day, very back in the day, because honestly speaking, I'm more of a Dota guy, but back in the day, when I was playing League of Legends, I very, very vividly remember that when people left our group, like, we had rage quitters, right? It was back in the day when I was like, I don't know, we lost a life. It was back in the day when we were... I don't know, were we 15, 18, something like that, you know, and still people were rage quitters, man. Like, at 18, you're not really adult in gaming. You are still like, you rage, not everybody, of course, not everybody, but you know, my friends raged and I raged too, so... yeah, we were raging. I don't say that we weren't raging, but if you ever left a party, I would blacklist you. Like, I would literally be like, this guy doesn't play with us again. And I would say it exactly like this. I would not sugarcoat it, nothing. Like, the moment somebody left and closed the thing, even if it doesn't close it, like, I was literally, they were inside the voice call, and I was saying them, if you leave, you will never play with us again. And then they never would play with us again, like, ever. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, though. It is what it is. At the end of the day, from his point of view, I get it. Right? Like, from his point of view, if he's like, yeah, I don't want to play with you guys ever again in my life, I'm gonna leave, then yeah, okay. Like, from your point of view, I do get it. Although, in my opinion... oh! Where was this? Where was this? This is by far the best arcane spell in the game. Well, now it's too late, of course. It only does 200 damage. Like, even this thing does 700 damage at this point. This is a really, really powerful spell, by the way. Yeah, we're not gonna take it, because we already invested into the disc a bunch. I would have thrown away the disc for this in a heartbeat, but, I mean, we have invested already too much into the... whoa, 5%, yep, nice. 5% movement speed, 12% multicast. Although the multicast wasn't really needed. But still, whatever. Let's continue to stream opponents. Just go in circles, level up, none of these. Let's go with crit chance. Of course, I would like to hear opinions on this. Like, even if you disagree, full on. Like, if you disagree, just lay it on. No, I believe nobody should ever leave. Or no, I believe that everybody should leave whenever they want. They're not forced to play with you. They're not XYZ. By the way, I'm not saying they're forced to play with us. I'm just saying that that was the one thing I would never accept. Like, the one thing I never ever accepted. I would really accept somebody trash talking me. I would accept somebody backseating me. I would accept somebody just straight up flaming and screaming in the voice. But if you left the game, or if you were trolling, like if you were feeding on purpose, if you're like, okay, you know what, guys, I'm gonna feed because you guys don't surrender, because you guys really believe that you're gonna win, so I'm gonna feed so you guys stop actually trying. If you do that, it's done. Like, you will never ever play with me again, like ever in your whole life, because that's not normal in my opinion. Like, trying to troll your friends, trying to I guess, what is it called? Not troll, but grief. Like, griefing your friends in a game. Let's go wound, yes. A chance to apply double the debuffs. We lose 5% damage, but we gain whatever damage we get from the wound effect. So that was actually a good debuff to get here. Very nice. So now we have 5% chance to apply expose twice, right? That's the idea here. Oh, no. Haha, the dash god, he says while having lost 88 life from the moment he said the first no. The dash god, he said. It will be fine, he said. Let's actually try to maybe destroy some bosses. I could get their Arcane Shield to not lose the run ever. No, we're not gonna take the Arcane Shield. We know Arcane Shield is busted. For some reason, people said that their Arcane Shield got nerfed. Yeah, it didn't. I don't know if it did. I'm not aware of it. Like, I read the patch notes. I didn't see anything about it getting nerfed. So, whoever said that it's nerfed, I don't know what you're talking about. But still, by the way, I should just dash all the time. As long as I can, 10% attack speed. I should just dash all the time. Like, look at my dash cooldowns. I always have the dash. And I just lost. Yeah, that was almost throwing. I really did not throw on purpose. Let's go with this now that I know that I have the permanent dash. I just decided to go over here and just went through the waters. Now, a couple of days ago, I predicted that we're gonna die from a laser. Let's actually not go into flames. And some comments were like, if you paid attention, you would not have died from the laser, though. The lightning or whatever. And yeah, hindsight, of course. But the thing is, I'm playing and having fun. I'm not playing and trying to be the most calculative person in the universe. Of course, I am trying to do good builds. I am trying to not lose on purpose. I'm not saying that. Like, I'm not like, oh, hurpa durpa, whatever, we just play, I don't care, ho ho ho. No, no, no. I'm not the person that really... as I said, I hate the sentence, it's just a game. No, it's... You are investing time in it. So, it's not a game. It's your life. I mean, yes. The game itself is a game. Hurpa durpa, as I said. Like, duh, it is a game. I don't say it isn't a game. But you do realize that what you're doing is real life time. Like, you are wasting actual real life time. Saying that we're gonna sit here for half an hour and then I'm just gonna leave the game and surrender and make you get... Like, yes, it is a game, but... You wasted our time. That is real. The fact that we were getting dopamine from this thing and you just make all our dopamine into a big rage fest. Like, how can I say this? Yes, it's a game, but it's also real life. Like, we are humans. Humans are playing the game. It's not like we're robots and it's like, oh, it's just the code that happened. No, it's just the real human beings trying to actually beat a game, trying to actually achieve something. Arcane area. Damage on missile. Let's continue. But I still yeah, that's why I disagree, by the way, with it's just a game. As if the people playing do not have feelings, right? Like, yo, yes, I get that it's a game, but do you get that I have feelings? I am not a game. The game is a game, but I am not a game. Yo, don't get mad because it's just a game. Oh, we're about to lose. Nope, we survived somehow. It's just a game, don't get mad, man. And you're like, no, you don't get it. You don't get it, man. I get mad. That's real. Regardless of game or not. Let's go. And let's continue. That's, you know what that is like? That's as if somebody that makes, let's say a random number, okay? I'm not just gonna say a random number. Let's say somebody makes $1,000 a month, and then somebody comes along, and then this guy loses the moment he gets paid, and goes to let's say, yeah, he gets paid, and then somehow he loses his wallet and loses all his money, right? And he's like, man, I lost $1,000 or whatever. And then somebody rich comes along and is like, yeah, it's just money. Or even if he isn't rich, like, it's just money, man. Life is more than money. Like, what are you talking about? That's real for me. Like, yes, it's just a game, but the dopamine and the fun I'm having is real. Like, wake up, man. What are you talking about? Like, you are destroying the experience. You're not exploring. Like, my issue is not that I'm gonna lose 20 points. My issue is not that we're gonna get a loss, or we're gonna drop into bronze. Like, that's not my issue. My issue is that I'm having fun and you're making it bad to me. Like, that's my issue. Like, it's as if somebody's like closing the music in a party and being like, it was just music, man. Like, it's still a party. People are still here. You guys can still talk. It was just music. Like, what are you talking about? You see, you can apply that on everything, by the way. When somebody says it's just a game, you can literally apply that to everything. Everything. Like, everything that happens in your life, you can just say, it's just, and then whatever it is. Like, it's just a cough. It's just a virus. It's just a leg. Like, you break your leg, it's just a leg. Man, you still have your hands. Like, what are you... Like, you see, you can just apply it on everything. Let's continue onwards now. Did we... What was this? Oh, no. Oh, man. Because I have two screens, what happened is my mouse went off screen on the left side, and I lost control of the character for a moment there. I thought, like, Alexi hit us. Wait, are we done? Did we summon all the bosses? I don't think we summoned all the bosses. Level up. Reroll. By the way, we don't have revives. Damage on lasting. Yeah. Oh, nope. That wasn't a good choice. Did we get more bosses? Yeah, we got more bosses. Alexis is here. Let's run away. Let's dash. The music. Let's continue. Level up. Damage increase on Arcane Overload. Honestly, I have to say though, I would really like to hear opinions on all of these things I'm saying. I do know that some people are tired of hearing the same thing again and again. I don't think I have ever opened this discussion. I have opened a bunch, it has been a bunch of times where I opened a discussion that I already have opened before in another time, but I don't think I've ever talked about these opinions of mine. And honestly, I think it's... I enjoy it. I enjoy it a bit more when I'm just chilling and talking about random... we died. And did you know what we died from? We died from a lightning strike. We literally died from a lightning strike. And I swear to whatever you believe in, you know, because everybody believes in something else. I swear that after I ended this sentence, like literally after I was about to end the sentence, I was gonna say that we're gonna die from lightning for sure. But okay, I mean, this doesn't count as a prediction, of course. It doesn't count. What is this? What is this? Arcane Rift. For the next 6 seconds, leave a trail of arcane energy behind your flank, exposed every 1 second to enemies standing in the path. Increase next damage taken by 10%. That's it? That's it. So, for what? This is useless. It says every 1 second. If it says every 0.1 second or something, yes, but this literally says that if an opponent stands on that trail for 6 seconds, it gets a 60% damage increase debuff for 1 hit. And this thing doesn't do damage, and it has a 12-second cooldown. This is so bad. This skill is so bad. Like, I cannot even fathom how bad this is. Now, of course, you could say, yeah, but this thing can multicast 2 and 3 times, and then you can loop around and set this thing up in an area, and then if the opponent stays in that area, it's gonna get 10 stacks every second, right? And then it's gonna get like a 100% damage boost, and it's gonna be damage. Yeah. You know what also is true? It still has a 12-second cooldown, and also this thing does the same thing. Like, this thing achieves the same purpose, also with doing damage at the same time. And this is like 608 damage, and also does literally the same. Affinity Swing. Wait, this guy's supposed to be a swing character? Okay. Yeah, that could be called like a double entendre there, though. Arcane Overload, 3,000 damage. Okay, very mediocre spell, I have to say. 16 levels. The disc did 60 million, so the disc is 1-to-1 with the... Oh, Arcane Orb, though. Arcane Orb, though. 22 levels. Yeah, it was the highest. I mean, look at this difference. These two had the same amount of levels invested in them, and this was 16,000, this one 90,000. When I say 1,000, I mean millions, by the way. So, yeah, Arcane Sparks and Arcane Assault, which is Sparks and Assault. These were... Okay, Assault was disappointing. Assault was disappointing. Although the thing is that this thing, the main thing it has was an increase the damage of everything else by 200%. So, and sometimes the damage after the first 200% damage, the next one was going to be 150%. Because, you know, 25% of 200 is 150. It's 50, whatever, man. I don't need to do the math. I think everybody understands. And even if you don't understand, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like, it's one of those things where if you get it, then I don't need to explain it. And if you don't get it, it isn't important to you. Like, it just doesn't matter. And if it is important to you, then you can just read it and try to understand, you know? It's like, it's the 3 choices. Either you get it, or you don't get it and don't care, or you don't get it and you can read it. Like, anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. In general, I do enjoy explaining things, but I just don't think that's important enough, man. My I'm so weird sometimes. Like, I did not explain it, and now I'm explaining why I didn't explain it. Like, why am I like that? I don't know. Because I enjoy explaining, so when I don't explain, I just feel like something is missing, so I have to explain why I'm not explaining. Like, it's just Inception, but with explaining. Anyway, that is going to be it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like, helps out the channel. If you want to see more, you can subscribe too, as always. Don't forget the Patreon membership support is really helpful. Thank you very much for the support. And as always, thanks for watching. And see you guys around.